Hi everybody, I've done another video talking about stress, and I briefly mentioned breathing patterns that occur. One of the things that I find in stressful times, or people tend to alter their breathing patterns. Okay, now this has an effect on your health, believe it or not. If you tend to breathe in a stressful way, you're using your shoulders. It's called the accessory muscles of respiration. Okay, so when you're under the pump, you're sitting at a laptop at home, you're working from home, your kids are homeschooling, you're worried about all these things. We're tending to breathe in a stressful way. So you tend to use your shoulders, your neck muscles to breathe. Your shoulders go up, your neck gets very tense, and you breathe in a shallow way. And that's going to cause a lot of neck tension, a lot of neck pain, a lot of headache. Okay. Now the other thing about those breathing patterns, where you've got more adrenaline, more cortisol, is that you find that your core, the muscles that hold you up, get inhibited. So you're tense instead. So you're not using your diaphragm, you're using your accessory muscles of respiration. Okay. And when you breathe like that all the time, it's not good for you. Your blood pressure goes up. If you tend to suffer from asthma, this is a classic asthmatic breathing pattern, breathing with the upper chest, not the lower chest. So I thought I'd go through some exercises, very basic ideas that you can do at home to improve your breathing pattern, particularly when you recognise that you're feeling a little bit tense. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, with the effects of COVID-19 on the lungs, you might have read that one of the problems is that people have trouble breathing. Okay, the lungs become very inflamed. The X-rays and CT show that fibrotic changes where the lungs get quite stiff, and it's difficult to breathe. Now, in a past life, I used to work in ICU and the respiratory wards, and we'd see a lot of viral and bacterial pneumonia, chest infections, because it's not just COVID that does this. The typical flu will do it to you as well. Where you get viral pneumonia, there's obviously drug treatment, and there's ventilators if things are really bad. But physical therapy, the respiratory physiotherapists are very, very important in teaching and training people to breathe well. Now, Boris Johnson, the UK Prime Minister, when he thanked the staff at St Thomas's Hospital from his stay, he thanked the doctors, the nurses, other staff, and he actually mentioned physiotherapists. So believe it or not, they're in ICU. But to break it all down, to keep it simple for you, what we need to do is to re-engage the diaphragm, the big muscle under the lungs down here. We need to get air into the bases of our lungs. Most of your lungs are around the back here, so you can't do this stuff lying on your back. Okay, that's why in ICU they actually ventilate you sometimes on your tummy, because then the lungs are free to breathe more efficiently. So what you need to do when you're sitting at the computer all day, or you're starting to feel really angry and frustrated, just stop, stand or sit, and breathe here. Drop your shoulders, relax your shoulders, and breathe here. And the idea is you take 5 or 6 deep breaths. You're just breathing in to your tummy, and you just might hold for a second or two, and then just relax and let it out, and just repeat that 5 or 6 times slowly. Now, don't breathe too quickly because you'll get dizzy. Okay, so it's relaxed, controlled breathing, breathing into your hands, relaxed shoulders. Okay, sitting or standing. You need to do this a few times a day. Okay, now to get rid of that tension in the shoulders, it's very simple. You hear it in the laptop. Breathe in and breathe out. If you've got bad shoulders, you don't have to go as high as that. Breathe in and breathe out. And the reason I want your arms to move, your shoulders to move, is I want you to free up those ribs. So breathe in, breathe out, or breathe in, breathe out, or out to the sides, in and breathe out. Okay, now standing's even better. So we're standing up, get up from the desk, and get up on your tippy toes, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, about 5 or 6 deep breaths. And I guarantee you, if you don't fall over, you're going to feel a lot better even just after 5 or 6 slow, deep breaths, getting air into the bases of your lungs, and it's good for your lung health to do that on a regular basis. So every couple of hours, just stop, either sit or stand, and do some slow, relaxed breathing. Okay, now some people might call it meditation, maybe it's relaxation, it doesn't matter what it is. It's diaphragmatic breathing, you're breathing here and not here. Okay, so I'd advise people to do this every couple of hours. If you have any issues with your health or you have concerns about your breathing, feel free to talk to your health professional. I'm happy to talk to you, just give us a ring. But it's not rocket science. Don't do it too quickly, because if you overbreathe, you blow off too much carbon dioxide and you'll get dizzy. Okay, we don't want people fainting because they're breathing too quickly. Okay, good luck.